we're going to tab over to this screen, and I'm going to turn some music on for you guys, because I have that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, hello.
Hi, sorry about that. Am I still doing a crackle?
Yes.
Fuck!
Sorry.
You had perfect clarity right before you disconnected.
Yeah.
Heck, halfling.
When you said, "Can you hear me now?" you were real good, and then I said, "Yes, we can," and silent. And then we prompted you 2 or 3 times, and nothing happened, so I moved on to Cookie.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this mic. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. Welcome, everyone, to the Frozen North. You may notice that this does not look like the splash screen for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, or Storm King's Thunder, and you would be correct in that. This is the splash screen for Voices of the Mountain. Our heroes, as you see gathered before you, are taking part with many of their kin in a moot, a gathering of the various cultures of the frozen north of the land of Faerun, of the Sword Coast of Faerun specifically, to share ideas, celebrate victories, and generally mingle and trade in, well, I would say grand design, but things are not all pickles and rainbows at this moot. In fact, it got attacked by a dragon. It got attacked by a white dragon, which was summarily put down by the combined might of the represented cultures in the moot, as well as plenty of internal politicking aside. Now, I'm happy to go through all of that, but I also want you to watch the previous episodes of VOM, and right now, we are taking place in the moot events. Specifically, the second event, the first was the Great Hunt, the second is the Ring of Valor. Before you stand 4 champions. Kelio Wolfwalker, champion of the Goliath tribes. Breaking Dawn, champion of the Tor tribes. Firga Dwemerwode, champion of the dwarf clans of Gauntlgrim. And Lash, of the House of Darkriver of the High House of Dimwater. I always get that backwards. Champion of the Orcish peoples, of the Orc houses specifically. One challenge remains in the Ring of Valor. The prize? A cloak born to the moot by our player character, Runyak Edagson. And for the humans, a white dragon's pelt to serve as protection against the harsh winter. When we ended the last session, Runyak, had you been called? I don't recall.
I don't believe so.
Oh, chat corrected me. War Chief Lash of the High House Dimwatcher. Thank you, chat. I forgot.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that would technically change Lash Entire's title. I forgot to ask.
You can.
I'll do that later.
Lots has transpired during this battle, but one prize is yet to be claimed. When we fade back in on the moot grounds, there is much celebration and much recovering, both in defiance of the dragon attack and of the altercations that occurred during our previous bouts. After a moment, after the din of Firga's victory still echoing, and Lash's victory for that matter, the Kandatragar, the high speaker of the moot, the dwarven counselor, because the dwarves are holding this moot, returns to his podium and addresses the crowd. Order! We're not quite finished here. And if my word, Gauntlgrim will get to the heart of the matter that he had just bore witness to. I suppose it won't hurt to wager that our next bout will be from the Umaron. Reaches into the helmet, and he pulls out a name. He looks at it, and he says, let me find it here real quick. I want to make sure I get the name right. Do. He says, where is it? Orvar Isis' son.
Oh boy!
Of the clan of the wolf. Orvar stands up here. He stands up. And he looks out over the crowd. He doesn't move. And he says, I don't want to fight. I surrender. What? You're not even going to try, lad? Orvar shakes his head. Very well. I suppose we could draw again. Orvar is still standing. He says, wait. We've all discussed. Elder Runyak should try for the mantle. What do you do?
I can handle a dog. Give me 1 minute.
What do you do, Runyak?
I think Runyak, not quite standing up, but sort of half standing and just looking over at the human stand.
Right.
Shout in Rehejic. Are you sure?
Orvar nods.
Do the rest of you agree with that sentiment?
There's some like a couple people shout like, we're gonna come take it from you, Elder, but most of them are just like, get in the ring. Yeah.
And I think he give a glance over to the Kandathrigar.
He's looking at the human stands, so he's like, he follows their gaze because you're sitting on the other side of the arena now, and meets your gaze, and he nods, and he says, well, by all means, Elder Runyak, take your place in the arena, and when the time comes, we'll see it through. Make your preparations as you will. When you give the signal, your trial will begin.
Don't lose, Runyak, or you can't sit at the cool kids bleacher.
Right.
Thunks Runyak on the back as he passes her.
Yeah, right. So what preparations do you take, Runyak?
I think the preparations are pull out the battle axe and shield, inspect them, make sure that they're still good.
They don't seem to not be good.
Take a glance down at his belt, make sure the potions are secure enough.
Right. Big iron cage just like rolled in.
Deep breath in, deep breath out, battle stance. Ready!
At your shout of ready, the door to the cage flies open, and out storms. Hang on. Sorry. Here we go. Outstorms a bear, the likes of which you have rarely seen. You've seen them, but more you've heard talk about them. It appears to be a grizzly bear, but its front paws seem to be almost like engraved stone and glowing with these like bluish runes. A Runeclaw bear stands before you, Runyak. I'm gonna need you to roll initiative, friend.
Oh boy.
So that's what you wanted that token for.
Yep. Thank you, Gracie. I'm just grabbing some stats real quick. There we go. That's what I want. Boop. Okay. Alright. You're going first, Runyak.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Let's see. I think the play is charge forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to slash at his legs.
So, hang on. You passed through its threatened square? Or did you specifically not? I was looking at a thing.
I was trying not to.
Okay. You gonna make a slash at it?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. You absolutely hit it. Roll
Woot.
damage.
Holy.
Nice, good hit. Very good hit. Very good hit, Runyak. On the bear's turn, he's gonna bite you.
Okay.
Rawr, chomp, chomp, chomp. 13 to hit,
Nope.
and he's gonna claw at you. Rawr, slash, slash, slash. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
You're gonna take 10 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and the attack counts as magical for overcoming damage resistance.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah,
If I can take its legs out, it'll be limited.
True. Are you gonna do a call shot?
Yeah, let's do a called shot.
All right.
Right.
It's gonna raise its AC, but if you hit, it will suffer an effect.
Okay.
You hit. Roll damage. You're going for its leg. Like, I'm assuming just leg, or do you have a specific leg in mind?
Just leg.
Okay. So it needs to make a strength saving throw, which it passes with a 21. No effect.
Okay.
Alright. It's going to take a runic swipe at you with its claw. 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You're going to take 12 points of damage, and I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. You also pass. It was trying to push you back.
Gotcha.
It is your turn.
Let's see.
It's doing a roar.
Yeah.
You're also standing over a fractured hole. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. So you would have had disadvantage on that save, but you would have passed anyway. So.
Okay, sounds good. I will.
I just noticed.
Yeah. I'm gonna do another called shot at the leg.
Okay. This thing has really good strength, so that's not going to hit, I'm afraid. So
Okay.
your axe
And-
goes to bite into it, and you're like aiming for its leg, and it spins and like not catches like in its hand, but like catches the blade of your axe with like the rune of its paw, and it just deflects it.
Mm-hmm.
Got higher than normal armor.
Okay, and then as long as the potion's on my belt, it's a bonus action to use it?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my potions then.
Do so. That's a
Not
good
bad.
heal. 10 healing to you. Alright. This thing is going to do another runic swipe at you, trying to knock you in the hole.
Okay.
Natural 1. You're up.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't not working, so called shot at the leg.
Alright. Again, it's got high strength, so that's not going to hit.
Okay. That's all I'm going to do.
Alright, it's going to try to knock you in the hole. 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. So you just square it off, deflecting blows off one another.
Let's go for call.
Alright, take his legs out. Still not gonna hit.
God damn it.
Alright, he's gonna do a full attack on you. No special effect. Bite, 24 to hit. Oof.
Hits.
10 damage, 10 piercing.
Okay.
And then the basic claw attack, 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, you're up.
Okay.
Like, taking his legs out is just gonna reduce his speed. Like, he's not moving, he's trying to eat you.
Fair enough.
There are other called shots you can do, though.
There are. Let's go for a called shot at the neck.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop my shield and two-hand my axe.
Alright. That will hit before you roll damage.
Okay.
He needs to make a constitution saving throw. He got a natural 20. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Okay, good hit. Good hit regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he didn't like that, so he wants you to go away. He's gonna try to knock you back with his claws again.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Hits.
You take 10 points of slashing damage. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw, please. I'm consistently rolling 10s for damage on this guy. You do not move.
Okay. Let's go next shot.
Alright. Go ahead and make your attack. Another two-handed?
Yep.
Alright, that will hit. I'll make the con save. 15. No. 15 will fail. So please roll your damage twice.
Nice.
You killed it.
Haha.
You hit it, you drive your axe into its neck. It roars at you. It takes a wild swipe with its claws. You can tell that it's going to miss you by a mile and just slumps to the snow in a pool of its own blood.
The only one cold enough to actually kill the critter.
I understand that it's just one of the beasts, Elder, but we specifically asked you not to kill anyone. Do you keep that in mind in the future?
Slash killed her creature.
Yeah.
Did she? What was it? Oh.
What did Sip say?
Lash killed her creature too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Sid.
Still. Elder would have said that to you, too, then. My bad. Anyway, so you drop it. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
So you have a moment to collect yourself as they pull the cage out of the arena and move the corpse for you.
We're gonna take that moment to do another potion.
That's a good plan. I need to go over to the other screen real quick and grab a friend of mine. Boop. There we go. So you take a second.
I'm also gonna pick up my shield.
Good plan. You take a moment to collect yourself, and coming down from the stands, we see a Goliath. He's wearing, like trapper's furs and a big bear cloak. he's got like a tree of life in green on his forehead and in his markings, and he like rolls his like one of his shoulders. He says, "You knew this was coming, Runestrike. I owe you for the bloody nose."
Let's hope your bite is worse than your bark, Solvi.
Let's make this official, shall we? I am Solvi Bearmantle, Primarch of Clan Vare, and I challenge you!
I accept your challenge.
Steps into the ring. And, yeah, he squares up. He doesn't seem to have his weapon on. Like, he doesn't pull out an axe or anything. So, roll initiative. I had...
Oh, the Runiac. Clap, 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 clap.
I thought I had, like, a Goliath stat sheet. Give me 1 second, sorry.
There should be one in there.
There it is. Cool. That? Yeah, this'll do. Let's do. Oh, he's going faster than you.
Not by much.
So he squares up and he says, "Before we get started, a question for you.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the signs yet? Have you felt the call?"
I suppose you'll find out now, won't you?
Grins at you. Fair enough. But, don't say I didn't warn you. And with a roar, him become owlbear. Him owlbear. So that was his bonus action. So he's gonna run up to you. He's gonna charge you, actually.
Okay.
He's gonna hit you with his claws. 24 to hit. Damn.
Goodness. Yeah, I believe that hits.
Let me switch this to whispers because that was crazy.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Batum. Come on, do the thingus. There it goes. 14 points of damage from that hit.
Okay.
And that's gonna be his turn.
Well, guess I'm gonna have to do this now. I'm gonna use my action to use Second Wind.
Okay. The strength of the Wolverine courses through you. You're too tenacious to go down. Alright.
And then I am going to, in Giant, say a small prayer to the Wolverine and cast Healing Word on myself.
What does that look like? I mean, like, yeah, feel free, but, like, what does that look like?
Like, Runyak just kind of stands still. Anybody who knows Giantish recognizes he's praying to the Wolverine, and his words turn into a green aura that envelops him.
Nice. Alright. Cast your heal. Okay.
It's better than nothing.
So...
And that's my turn.
Yeah, seeing that, Solvi takes a half step back and, like, lets you collect yourself and passes his turn. I'm warning you right now, this owlbear can wreck your shit.
I'm aware.
Okay, just checking.
Let's see. Ooh. Okay. This is either going to be the best plan or worst plan I've come up with.
All right.
I want to attempt to mount the owlbear.
So you just want to like jump on its back?
Yeah.
All right. Make an acrobatics check. It'll be opposed by this thing's dexterity. The number to beat is 13. Okay. So you fucking jump on this thing's back. It makes like a... It makes a noise that you could tell, like, because you know this is a druid, it makes a noise that's very clearly Solvay going, "What the fuck?" And just, like, flailing happens. It's still your turn.
What action would that have used?
Probably... Interacting with an object is a bonus action, but grappling an opponent is an action. But you are not grappling this thing. I'm gonna say bonus.
Okay. Then I'll use my main action. Main action.
Your main
to attack.
action.
Bitch. No called shots or anything. Just gonna
Hit
at
him.
Yeah.
All right. Are you like sitting on its shoulders? Are you like standing up? Like what's the what? That hits, by the way.
Yeah, he's basically riding Solvy's owlbear form like a horse.
Okay, so you're sitting like between his front legs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that hits. Roll damage. All right. So you hit. On Solvy's turn, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. He's gonna try to shake you off.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. You passed the save. Holy fuck. Alright. So I think he just starts running. I think he's just going to do a run. He's just going to run around the arena to like pick up speed. It is your turn. Something bad's about to happen. You can feel it. Also, chat says stay on for 8 seconds. Listen!
Thank you, chat.
Let's see, 6 seconds to a round, so if you can stay on for 2 rounds, you're good.
Alright.
Wait, is it 6 seconds to a turn or 6 seconds to a round?
6 seconds to an entire round.
Okay.
I am going to... I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage. Alright. That all you're doing?
Would it be possible using bonus action and my movement to jump off of him and try to roll into this hole?
Yes, it will be possible. You're probably going to take some falling damage. Make an acrobatics check.
Yeet!
See if you can mitigate some of that. Wow. Alright.
Nuffles loves me tonight.
Oh. I selected the bear. Into the hole. Alright. So you tuck and roll into the hole, and I'm assuming you duck into the tunnel.
Yes.
Okay. So above you, you see the owlbear skid to a stop on the ice, and just like pause there for a minute. In that, like, you see a shadow through the ice. In that very obvious, like, I know this is a trap, but I don't know what it is kind of way. And he slowly turns around. And you screwed yourself, Runyak.
Oh.
That's the tunnel latch collapsed. So you can get your butt in that tunnel, and that's about it.
Okay.
So he just, like, walks over to the edge of the hole and leers down at you. And if an owlbear could look confused, he does. Before... Yeah, I think... He can't really, like, slash at you from here, so I think he's going to utilize his bulk. And I think he's going to utilize his bulk by just trying to make ice fall on you.
Okay.
So he's going to just, like, start jumping up and down the edge of the hole, like front paws, like the bear does, right? Like, up and down, up and down. He shatters some ice, and some sharp shards of ice fall around you. You're going to take a point of damage. Okay. So, seeing that that's not very effective, I think he's going to just, like, back up and wait. You gotta come out at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn.
Okay.
You could start digging to reopen that tunnel.
If you do that, he's just gonna jump on you and crush you in that hole.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get out of the hole.
Okay.
Over here.
I assumed.
I'm going... Okay. This feels oddly fitting. I'm gonna toss my action shield down onto the ground.
Okay. That's a free action. Just drop.
Yep. I'm gonna put up my fist like I'm about to fist fight an owlbear.
Yep. Okay.
and shout. Would the owlbear be able to recognize Sylvan?
You don't know if Solvi knows Sylvan. Like,
Okay.
it's still Solvi. Like, it's still
Okay.
his
So-
mind
so
is
then-
completely intact.
So then I'm gonna shout in Giantish. How about we finish this the way we started it?
Make a persuasion check. You have disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, I think Solvi, like, looks at your weapons, looks at the stance you're taking, and just kind of, like, very pointedly, like, lolls his head from side to side, and then, like, starts, like, stepping around you, like, back and forth between these holes like a predator.
Coward!
That's not gonna work on the Primarch of Clan Fair.
Nope, doesn't have to.
You
Don't
still
just
have
make
your
it up.
action, Runyak.
I do still have my action. What do I want to do with said action? I know what I want to do with said action.
Okay.
Oh God.
Can I make a suggestion? I know I really shouldn't because I'm your opponent here,
No,
but
go for it.
I think it would be so cool. Step back to the edge of the ring and hold your action to jump out of the way when he charges you.
Be that
Ooh.
rifle.
Because he's
Ooh.
absolutely gonna do that. Like,
Yeah. That is absolutely a better plan than what I was going to come
what
up
were
with.
you gonna do? What were you gonna do?
Uh,
I'm curious.
A little fun with some fire.
Sobe doesn't give a shit about fire. If this was like an actual owlbear, that would probably work, but it's a dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna back up to the edge of the ring and hold an action to action roll out of the way when he charges me.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an insight check for Solvi to see if he realizes that you're laying a trap for him. He failed that save, so he sees you near the edge of the arena and he's just like, "You are a fool," and he's gonna charge you, and you're gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Jeez, I thought sorry, I thought druids had higher wisdom.
He does, but he failed. He didn't roll very good. Oh my god! So that's a natural 20 from Runyak. So you jump in the hole. Solvi is going to slide on the ice. He's going to try to save this. Let's see. He saves. He saves, but by 1 point. So he slides, and like his fur touches one of the dwarves' armor, and he spins around, and he like thumps the ground, gets his claws under him, and he turns and he looks at you, and the look on his face is the owlbear equivalent of "you motherfucker."
Do you ruin that hole or the other hole?
This hole.
Okay, it is your turn again, Runyak.
Okay. So.
That's probably not going to work a second time.
Absolutely not, but he's right where I'd like him to be now.
Okay, go on. Mm-hmm.
So it's, how much to get movement to get out of the hole?
It's difficult terrain, so it would be like 5 feet, so it would be 10 feet.
Okay.
Basically.
So 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I have enough to do this.
Okay.
After I get out of the hole, just start running around the hole to where he is, and I'm gonna attempt to charging shove him out of the arena.
You're gonna shoulder check it out. So he slides to a stop, slams his paws on the ground, turns around. You're already running at him. So instead of you so it's still you motherfucker, but instead of like,
Oh shit!
Yeah, exactly. So make an athletics check. You have disadvantage. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
The number to beat is 18. Okay.
Nope.
So you just plow. Okay. You know what? Actually, does anybody have inspiration? Because you might want to give him inspiration for this. Because actually, what I'm gonna do, Runyak, you still have disadvantage, but I'm also giving Solvi disadvantage because he's like, oh shit, like you caught him by surprise. So actually, the number to beat is 11, but with disadvantage, you don't meet it because his strength is higher than yours.
Yeah.
Take my inspiration.
Okay.
So if you want to re-roll that, you still have disadvantage, but the number to beat's 11.
Yes!
Okay. So you run around, you fucking throw. You don't even have your weapons; they're still on the ground. Like,
Nope.
You just shoulder check this owlbear. I think there's like the dwarves nearby like chuckle, and you fucking flip this guy past the dwarf, and he just lands in the snow. It's not even like up in the air. You just kind of like he slides on the ice. You just moved him like an iceberg, and immediately the elder just goes, "Bring out, point to the elder."
Thunk.
And yeah, there's a flash of light, and Solvi is standing there. And he just like looks down at himself, looks at where you're standing. He looks at you, and he goes, "All right, fair enough. But also, we have a word for people like you."
We have a word for my kind too.
Is it the same word?
Could be.
Good luck.
The mess hall's never gonna let you hear the end of this, Solvi.
He stops, and he turns, and he looks right at you, Keelio, and he goes, "Let's see you try that, little Jara." And just starts walking around the arena.
He's not a happy owlbear.
No,
Yeah.
actually, he's grinning. He's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Goliaths love fighting, man.
Yeah. So, in the opportune time before the next challenger,
Yup.
pick up my weapons, take my last potion.
Yeah, good plan. All right.
Great.
Didn't add the slash in front of that. There we go.
Alright, so
Oh.
that was good. You should be proud of that one.
Dude, I'm proud I survived this far.
Cool. Alright,
Oh, the Runiac.
so I need to go grab another friendo over here. You catch your breath and you look around for your next opponent, and you see coming down from the orc stands a familiar form clad in a wolf's head mantle. It's the shaman who helped you with the dream potion.
Woo.
And she nods stoically to you.
Then he'll nod back.
Okay. She says, let me get the name exactly right, because dwarven or orcish houses are a little bit fucky. She says, I am Shura of House Firefang, of the High House of Tuskbreaker. I too would like to see if you know the signs.
I accept your challenge.
And she steps in. And roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Good roll.
It just keeps getting progressively better.
Yep.
Let's hope that
Okay.
lasts.
So I'm gonna use these stats, but I'm gonna change them a little bit. She's got that. She's got that. There we go. She takes an axe off of her back. Oh no, she'll take a spear off of her back, because that's better. Takes a spear off of her back and she grins at you. And she says, come then!
You asked for it.
What's your play?
Run
You
up.
just run straight in? Alright.
Axie, axie, choppy, choppy.
She does have a shield, so
Okay.
that hits. Roll damage. Okay. She's going to return in kind. 2 spear attacks. Why is that? Hang on. Why is that doing that much damage? What? Oh. That's why. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I need to ignore that roll every time. Okay. I can do that. So that one doesn't apply, so the first attack's a natural 20, by the way.
Okay.
So that's 8 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And the second attack is a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. The stat block I'm using gets bonus necrotic damage that's automatically being rolled in, so I needed to factor that out. So it'll take me a second to do her damage, but it's doable.
No, you're fine.
Alright. It is your turn again.
Okay. What is the spear made of? Is it just like a wooden spear?
No, it is wood with like an obsidian tip.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna called shot the spear's handles.
You're going to attempt to sunder?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so go ahead and make your attack. The damage you deal will be the DC, and she'll make a deck save to weather it.
Okay.
Is that okay? Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. So DC is... So it's 10 or the damage you roll, whichever is higher. So DC will be
Okay.
10. She got an 11. So she'll take the damage, but you don't manage to sunder the spear tip.
That's alright.
Alright.
And... I still got... I'm gonna do another healing word.
Alright.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alright. So she's going to War Cry. She can only do this once, and it gives her advantage on her next attack.
Okay.
And then she can only make one attack if she does this. She's going to attack you with advantage. She got another natural 20.
Okay.
So that's going to be... let me factor this out. 5 plus... It's 11. 11 points of damage to you.
Okay.
So you're not looking great.
No, certainly not.
But that's her turn. Fuck her up, Brunyak.
Let's see.
If you're not gonna out DPS her, then you need to change the variables.
You're correct.
I mean, in fairness, she's crit you twice.
Yeah. Does she look like... Does she look strong?
Compared to you? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Can summon it as a bonus action. Okay. So, I am going to... I was hoping to save this for the last fight, but I might need to use it now. I'm gonna toss my axe into the ice.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to summon my sylvan weapon to my hand.
Okay. So, what does that look like? So you throw the axe down.
I throw the axe down, hold my hand out. The broken sword hilt that is down at his side flings up into his hand and shoots up into what would appear to be...
Like a wooden sword with an aura?
More...
Twisted vines into a point, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like vines shoot out from the hilt and form into a sharpened blade.
Or I guess roots more than vines, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then... This gives me a little extra oomph. I'm going to attempt to sunder her again.
Okay. Make your attack. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, so another DC 10. Got a 9. The blade comes up, shears off the spear tip. The crowd, cheers the obsidian head, clatters around. She looks at the spear, looks at you. She's she's an orc, so she's in battle frenzy, but she grudgingly nods at you. And she's going to, if you let her, she's gonna back up and give you space and take a second herself.
Yeah, I think I'll allow it.
So she steps back, giving you a chance to take another turn as she pulls an axe off of her back. Big battle axe. And she's two-handing it, so fair warning.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna... The arm that is the shield is attached to.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna hold it up high. Well, high. Above his shoulders and concentrate on it for a minute, and a small flickering flame is gonna appear as he casts Produce Flame.
Okay. And what are you going to do with that Produce Flame?
I would like to throw it at her wolf pelt.
Okay. Can you make an attack with Produce Flame? I think you can.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. So you hit her dead on, but the wolf pelt does not seem to catch. So she's gonna re-enter the fray. Gonna attack you.
Okay.
No, she's not, because that is an insidious failure. So she goes to swing the axe at you. I think she goes swinging the axe at you right when you throw the produce flame. And I think because of that, like, it doesn't catch the wolf pelt, but you get it in her eyes, like embers like go in her eyes, and she like flails, and when she flails, the axe flies out of her hand and flies out of the ring.
But I have a feeling it like lands right in between like one of us sitting in the stands. It's
Yeah,
just
it lands between Keelio and Firga.
Nice.
So it rubs her eyes. It's your turn.
Give me. Yeah. So, I mean, she is blinded for the moment trying to get the ash out of her eyes, yeah?
No, she got it out of her eyes, but she doesn't have a weapon now.
Oh, okay. I am going...
She's still got her fist, and if she connects with that, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Like, orcs don't go down easy, as the Rekadman can attest. Like,
Yeah. So... Thinking.
I mean, if you, like, I'm assuming you asked, like, if she's getting the shit out of her eyes, like, you want to try to shove her. I'm assuming is where you were going with that.
That was the initial plan. The plan has now changed a bit.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think thinking about it a little bit more, I think it's reasonable that if you want to, like, full body flying tackle her, I think she'd have disadvantage against the save.
Okay. That helps. What do I have in my arsenal?
If you could get her on the mat, right?
Yeah.
If you could get her on the mat and keep her there, you would be attacking with advantage and she would be attacking with disadvantage. And you're about the same size. Like, she's an orc, so she's probably got like 100 pounds on you, but you're about the same, like, mass.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's running tackle.
Alright. So she'll make a save with disadvantage. The number to beat is 11. Make an athletic check. Alright. So she goes down. I'm assuming you're gonna, like, jump on top of her.
Yeah.
Alright, jump on her. You're in reverse position, but the marker's in the top right, so I put you down there so that people could see it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's gonna be your action. But you get her on the mat, get down there.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to action surge.
Action surge is not a bonus action. You can just do it. But okay.
Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna action surge,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack her two-handed with my Sylvan weapon.
And that will hit with advantage. Or, I mean, you'll have advantage, so go ahead. And that'll hit. Roll damage. Okay.
Wow.
Not your best hit, but
No.
solid all the same. So she's gonna try to get up. She's on her back. She's restrained. She's gonna have a hard time with this. Make an athletics check. Don't bother. She rolled a 1. Okay. So she can't get free. It's your turn.
Okay. Second verse, same as the first.
Would you like that one or that one?
I will take both of them.
Okay. Roll damage. There you go. That's a more solid hit. So let me see if she can get out of her battle frenzy. Not with that roll, she can't. Alright, she's gonna try to get up. Number to beat is 7. Make an athletic check with advantage, please.
Oh.
You had advantage, so you're good.
I know.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know Orcish, do I? No, I do not. So I think it's just gonna shout, "Yield already! You're needed for other means." Attack.
Okay. That's not going to hit. Wait, no, she doesn't have her shield because she's pinned down. That does hit. Okay, so she gets reduced to 1 hit point. Her head cracks back into the snow. She's going to use her Orcish Perseverance thingy, and then make the save with advantage. There we go. Okay, so her eyes like clear. She stops flailing at you, and she just like flops her arms down, like panting, and then like. Yeah, I think Shura knows enough about human culture. She like, with her right hand, turns her palm down into the ice, and then like smacks her fingers on it, like tapping out. Cause she can't talk because you're like holding her down.
Yeah. I think he'll move his head to look at the Kandansrigar. In our culture, this is considered a ring out.
Can you confirm, lass? And she nods. Because I know you haven't let her up yet. She nods. And he says, very well. You've one challenge left, Runyak. And the cloak is yours. You let her up.
Yeah.
Wincing, she like pulls herself up, rubs her shoulder, nods at you, doesn't say anything. She's still coming down from Battle Fury.
Yeah.
Like, nods at you and kind of like limps over to the clerics and back into the stands. Okay. You have a second to catch your breath as the next challenger appears.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
This.
Healing word again. Do you have another use of healing word?
That's my last use.
Okay. You know who's coming.
I do.
Down from the human stands. Actually, he's already made his way down. I think he's like standing at the front of the human stands. And he steps forward. It's Sigvulf, because of course it's Sigvulf.
The boy is angry.
He's got his axe on his belt. He's got his shield on his back. He's wearing like banded mail. And he looks at you, Runyak, and he says, Alta, you know I have to do this.
I would have been disappointed if you hadn't.
We'll keep with tradition, I suppose. I am Sigvulf the... Yeah. Actually, he falters. He says, I am Sigvulf the Careful of the tribe of the Wolf. And I'll be taking that cloak.
I, Runyag Eriksson of the Clan of the Elk, wish for you to try.
He steps in. But he doesn't draw his weapons right away. He says, Alda, you're bleeding, and you're not as young as you used to be. I know that honor compels you. You're here to spread the word of what happened, and to keep our kin safe. I, too, have orders from my king. I don't want to fight you. Submit now, and we can both walk away.
And who exactly is your king, Sigvulf?
Make a history check, Runyak. You can already hear murmuring in the human stands. Okay, like, even with that roll, Runyak, like, the Wolf Tribe's king is dead. Like, there's no king. Like, he's dead. There's a pretender, and he sucks.
Yeah.
I think Sigwolf, like, he's got his back to the human stands. And he says, "You already know. And you know what I am. What I'm capable of. Submit."
My only question for you, Siegwolf, is why? Why do you need this so badly?
To weaken our enemies. To strengthen our allies. Same as you.
Your enemies being... looking back at the human stands.
Yeah. I think the look on his face becomes like, don't make me say it.
Step forward. Boy, if you won't, I will.
There's a pause. And he says, "At the moment, Yalrund Elkhart is my enemy. By order of King Kronenstrom." Several of the humans are on their feet now.
Fuck you, Bard, and this music change.
Right?
Oh.
As soon as any of the humans stand up, Runyak will hold his hand up like, stop.
Yeah, like, you see Eldred, like, putting her spear back down. Like, Orvar's literally, like, sitting with his longbow across his lap and an arrow in it.
Mm-hmm.
"We can do this diplomatically, Elder. We can leave here and be friends for a time. No one has to die.
You and your kin have already spilt our blood.
And it's been returned. You know this."
I know what I saw at King Elcott's longhouse. Were you anything to do with that mess?
Not personally, but I know of it. It was a distraction.
Distraction for what, Siegwolf?
I can't say more than that, Alder.
You can, you're just unwilling.
You need your strength to see your people home. I will even help you for a time if you stand down now.
I'm sorry, Siegwolf, but reaches down to grab the battle axe, so he has the sword and axe in hand now.
Sigwolf sighs.
I'm done being diplomatic.
Pulls his shield off, pulls his axe out. And a little bit more quietly, he says, "You know you can't hurt me, Alder."
That's what you think.
Roll initiative.
Yep, there it is.
Knuffles biting back tonight.
Alright. Let me set this up real quick. I hope you have a plan, because I'm aware of your HP total.
I mean, you're aware of my HP total, and I'm aware that I have expended most of everything that I have. So,
Okay.
time to plan on my feet.
He's not gonna rush you because he knows better. He's gonna like step forward, shield up, and I think as he gets like this close, he says, "This is your last chance, Elder. Don't make me do this."
Siegwolf, I only ask one thing of you when this is all done.
I won't bite you if that's what you're asking. Not unless you make me.
No. No matter what happens to me after this is all done, you're to make sure that everyone makes it back safe.
I'll go as far as I can, Elder. And for what it's worth, you've taught me some things. But the circumstances of our birth are difficult to ignore.
Aye.
I think he just like whinges, like he's loath to fight you, but he will if you swing at him. It's your turn.
Think. Step forward.
He raises a shield immediately.
Siegwolf. The only thing I can't understand is why. Why play this ruse all this time?
It's not a ruse, not exactly. I am Tribe of the Wolf, that's true. I am chosen champion of my people. I came to this moot to trade and gain information. All of that's true. I just have to fulfill certain requirements when I'm here. And, well, the hardest one is that cloak.
You do know what it does, right?
He nods.
All of it?
He nods. Meanwhile, Nightfall is pissed.
Well then, Siegwolf. One more step.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want that cloak, then you'll have to spill some more blood. And I want to attempt to tackle him into this hole.
Alright, make an athletics check. Siegwolf is a strong boy. We'll see. He got a 21 and you got an 8.
Yes.
So that's not gonna work.
Nope.
But what he will do is he will grab your shoulders and you guys can go and do a scrum. Because he doesn't want to bury an axe into your neck if he doesn't have to.
No, and Runiak doesn't either.
So you've got your sword on his left shoulder, you've got your axe on his right shoulder, he's got his shield on your right shoulder, and his sword on your left shoulder. I think.
That sounds about correct.
And you're just like pushing back, both of you on the edge of these holes, like pushing back and forth. That was your turn. He's gonna try to he's gonna like keep the scrum as is. He's gonna push on you. Make an athletics check. Number to beat is 8. Okay,
wow.
you're going in the hole, Runiak.
Aye.
Your feet slide out from under you. You stagger back, drop down into the hole. Scrum breaks. Let that be a lesson to you, Alto. I'm stronger than you. Give up now. Your turn.
If I give up now, Siegwolf, step, then this will all have been for nothing. And I want to re-engage the scrum.
You want to grab him again? All right.
Yeah.
Make an athletic check. That's a natural one.
Wow.
That's a natural one. He got a 17. So
Knuckles hates me right now.
you were good for a while, and then you used it all. You go to grab him, and this time I think he's ready for you. So he just like throws his shield up and like pops you in the chin. You stagger back, and you're open to attack, but he doesn't take it. And he says, "Alda, you're wounded, tired. You're not going to beat me. You can't beat me normally."
Maybe I am clouded by my honor. But this is how I was raised, Siegwolf.
And we're fun of the line of you should have some honor too.
I mean, technically, Siegwolf is acting with honor right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Like-
hasn't taken the cheap shot or anything.
Just because he works for Isar doesn't mean that he's without honor.
Yeah. This kid has been great this entire mood. I would doubt that it'd falter now.
Put down your weapons, or I'm going to swing. It's your turn.
Let's see.
Regarding the thing backstage, Gracie, there's fixes for that.
Cool.
What are you doing,
Let's
Renette?
see what we got. I'm thinking. I'm looking at what I got. I am smart, but I am also dumb.
Okay.
Alright, that's both for Runiak and me at this point in time.
Okay. What did you forget?
No, I haven't forgotten anything.
Okay, go on.
You know what? No. No, that's not gonna work. Fucking. You know what? Fuck it. Main hand, Sylvan weapon.
Okay. That's gonna hit. Your Sylvan weapon, I'm assuming, counts as magical?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You hit him. You hit him for damage. What does that look like? Like you just slash at him?
Yeah.
Okay. And you slash, and he, like, you see shock on his face when you like cut him across the chest, and like you see it, like it hits it. He's been pristine this entire time. The boy was pristine after the fucking dragon attack, like. And you cut through his armor. He like bleeds. He looks down, and he looks at you, and looks at the sword, and he takes a half step back, like, oh shit. Not like away from you, but like, oh, like you actually do know about me. Like, okay. And then he says, "You asked for it," and he's gonna swing his axe at your face. And a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
It is your turn.
There are many things.
I'm
you
going to
don't-
warn you something right now.
Go for it.
If you force him out of form, he has multi-attack.
If I wait, what?
Oh, no, never mind. His multi-attack is a bite, and he said he's not going to bite you. Never mind.
Okay. There's much you don't understand about me. There's much I don't understand about myself, but I know one thing, Siegwolf. I'm getting that fucking cloak. Throw axe down, 2-hand longsword.
Alright. That hits. Roll damage. Solid ass hit.
Murder the teenager.
So you slash him again. He falters back. Again, gut through his armor. Again, bleeding. You realize, like, oh, Sigwolf doesn't wear a lot of armor because he relies on his resistance.
Yeah.
So I think he, like, grunts and, like, rubs his arm where you hit him. And he looks at you. And I think, like, through gritted teeth, he says, "Don't make me!" And he's gonna swing at you with his axe. That is a 23 to hit, sir.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Let me check the damage on that, because that seems a little bit high. I want to make sure it's not doing anything. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit higher than I want it to be. So it's going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's pulling his shots.
Absolutely.
It is your turn. He is, like, he's looking fresh. Like, you're gonna need to change this up, because if he fucking hits you again, you're toast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that hit, like, it's like, oh, right, he's still a young, strong, strapping lad. Like, fuck, that hurt. Like,
Yeah. How can we change this variable? He can outdamage me. He's at least at my strength level. What to do, what to do.
Talking seemed to have been working pretty well.
I mean, it seemed to be going all right, though at this point I don't know if negotiations would go.
I mean, what's your alternative?
It's fair.
You want to follow a butcher, so butcher me.
He absolutely did not attack you while you were talking, so...
You could take a step back and try to get a benefit from Lash's banner, and keep talking to him.
Would I be in the banner's aura if I step back?
Yes.
Oh. Then-
The question is, Lash, does Rumyak currently count as an ally?
I mean, yeah,
Or,
he hasn't.
or would you remove that benefit while he's in the arena?
Is she
Shit, that's another question.
Is Lash familiar enough with the item to make that turn off yet?
When you are attuned, you fully know how to do it, so yes.
Lash has a lot of honor, and it's a purpose of fair fight, so I don't think she would.
Okay, so it's irrelevant right now.
Okay, so yeah.
I would have pointed that out sooner because he was in it earlier.
Yeah.
I tried to give you something there.
No, you're good.
Sorry, stuff.
Not at all. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, G.
What's the play, Runyak?
I know you say you need this to protect your people, Siegwolf. But what exactly do you need it for?
He keeps the shield up, lowers the axe. Honestly, I don't know. But a champion of Elkhart wearing that cloak poses a risk to my people. I can't speak
See-
for acts of aggression, Alder, but, well, look at it from the other side. If King Kronenstrom had that cloak, wouldn't you be concerned?
My king and your king may be enemies, Siegwolf. That doesn't have to be our circumstance.
Until we're given orders.
Then what would happen if I wasn't any kind of opposition to you?
It's not you, Alder. It's...
You're worried about Jarl Elkhart having this, of the people who oppose yours having this, correct?
nods.
Then what would happen if I wasn't any of them?
It's irrelevant. I have my orders. I can't...
Siegwolf. I'm not sure if you know as well as I what is happening past the glacier, past the sea of moving ice.
I know it
Even
shouldn't
what's
be dark,
happening
if
with
that's what you
Mikhail.
mean. We have
Seawolf.
scouts, Alder. I'm one of them.
Then have you seen them firsthand?
Not me. But if you're referring to... There were eyes in the room with your meeting. That's all I'll say. I know what you know. And, like,
Then you
glances
should-
away. Not enough for you to pop him, but like...
No. Then you should know as well as I, we need that cloak to protect everyone. That includes you or people.
Does it? I don't have to look behind me to know that you're not exactly the majority. I can't go back to the camp. I need to get the cloak, protect myself, and get moving. You know it as well as I do. No, Alder. I believe that most of the champions have compassion, reason, skill, but this face, it's not mine, and you know it. If I looked like myself, they wouldn't hesitate. They wouldn't question. We're the enemy. It's that simple. Be it Elkhart or a Frostworm or the Giants. It doesn't matter. No one's coming for us. We have to make do.
That's what you think. That's what you've been led to think.
I've not seen any evidence to the contrary. Say what you will of King Kronenstrom. Not if it's true. But the tribe of the wolf is fractured. You know this. We're hungry. We're weak. We have sick and elderly. At least At least the raids bring in supplies.
I want you to know, Siegwolf. Had most of that been apparent before or even after my meeting with Ilkat, I would have done anything. I'm not concerned with one tribe. I'm concerned with all of us.
And you expect me to believe that Eldred wouldn't march on Wolfholm tomorrow?
If she better understood circumstances, I'm not sure. I can't speak for any of them because I'm not any of them. They're smart enough to know right from wrong. If the situation is explained, Siegwolf, what reason would they have to maim and murder?
Vengeance? Retribution? No. And he mutters something, and it sounds like population control. Let me ask you this, Elder. If the disguise falters, and like touches his bleeding chest, if they see me, all of them, the tribes, the clans, everyone, what do you think the next thing that will happen? They'll scream, and someone will give the order to shoot.
And if that were to happen, they would have to shoot through me first. I am your elder. I am here to care for each and every single one of you. No matter what happens with physical appearances or not, you're still my kin for the time being, and I will do everything I can to protect you.
To protect Sigwolf or Bloodclaw?
Both of you.
Make a persuasion check. And Yalrund?
I can't speak for his behalf. If he knew now what I knew, he would surely have faltered.
They will fight to the last, Elder, but not all of them are savages. If I do this, if you do this, I have kin. They'll be in danger. And we need allies. But No one can stand against... It's like fighting with himself.
I think he'd make a point to stow away the sylvan weapon.
I think Siegwolf says if I yield, my kin are in danger. We would need to... You would need to send word, and... The tribes would have to get them out. But no one will do that for me.
You're not entirely wrong, Siegwolf. None of our other tribes would be willing to help you. But glancing back at the stand of already champions, there may be others who can.
We would have to move quickly and ensure that word of my failure doesn't return. And I would need sanctuary, somewhere accepting and far away.
Can we hear this conversation?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's like anime tournament style. Like they're not whispering. Like you guys can hear everything. Hell, I think Orvar can hear everything.
Orvar could hear everything even if we were whispering, man.
No, he's got sight, not hearing.
No,
Right,
he can
you
read
flip.
lips.
No
Sig-
one is faster than Longstrider. If they will agree, we shall help.
Trail Strider, but yes.
Trailstrider.
I think from the Goliath clans, you hear Clan Roche has the fastest runners in the peaks. We'll take that challenge, Tor. And I think, I think people.
Nah, it'd be best for him to hide underground.
I think people like murmuring all around you, and then somebody starts chanting Siegwolf, and Orvar stands up and starts chanting Bloodclaw.
I'm going to follow Orvar's lead.
I'm gonna follow Orvar's lead as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
Somebody, whoever has the highest charisma, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Mine
I'd
is
put-
17.
I was gonna say,
Yours is definitely higher than mine.
And mine.
I'm going to give you guidance. No, wait, no, I don't have that.
You already have
actually, no.
guidance because of the banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do something. No, I cannot do that yet, I don't think.
So what was it? Roll
No, I can't.
persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage and add your guidance bonus.
I'm gonna let everyone talk first. Did anyone else have something?
Sure.
Let me double check something. I want to see what level I got this spell slot.
Because I don't think Lash would say it out right now, but I think she might later offer him a place in Dim Watcher's home place. Because it's far away, it's relatively safe.
Isar, like, Firga's got a
do
good
not
point.
have that
Like, is your above ground, like, wood town gonna be stronger than the fortress of Gauntlgrim?
Fair enough.
something
No,
works.
then that's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
Go
like
Go ahead, Nightfall.
I was gonna do enhanced ability, but I don't get that spell slot until 5th level, and I haven't long rested yet.
Okay, so persuasion check with advantage and add your guidance, Lash.
All right. God damn it.
You have advantage. You have advantage. So go ahead and add your guidance bonus. Okay, so 14.
if
So
you
yeah,
really,
go ahead.
sorry, I was gonna say, if you really want it, you can have this inspiration. I have.
Where did you get inspiration?
I don't know. I have it.
I don't think Dawn ever used theirs. Dawn.
I don't remember where I got inspiration, but I have some right now.
Okay, so
That inspiration was from me. And you never
Oh,
used
no.
it.
I no. At the end of the other session, I believe Dawn got inspiration for something.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
so Lash, you're at a 14 right now. You can let that stand, or you can re-roll with advantage.
Will they still get the banner's bonus to the
Oh, yeah.
reroll?
Oh yeah.
I'll try the reroll.
All right. Okay. Roll your guidance again. Okay, so you're at 18
Nice.
now. So yeah, so the crowd like murmurs amongst themselves, and then yeah, like people start cheering and clapping and like yeah, chanting Blood Claw. And Sigwolf like looks around, like lowers his shield, looks around, like what the fuck? And he looks back at you, Runyak, and he's like, "Sounds like you've started something." He looks at the stage where the cloak is, and he says, "Can you finish it?"
If I didn't have any intentions of finishing, you think I would be your Alda?
I can't go back to the Dale or the glacier, so seeing them home is off the table, Aldo.
That's fine.
Nod slowly. Whoever that is, Gamzee, you're not muted.
Hi, yeah, sorry.
No worries. So, I think, yeah, like, after a moment, he, like, steps back, sighs, and then he looks at the Kandatragar and he says, "For a place in your fortress, I'll yield." That's not really how it works. I suppose if there's a clan that'll take ye,
I think
How
think
disappointing the honorable dwarves would reject someone in need of safety.
Don's just cutting words, everybody. He's mouthier than
my
Sockum.
God.
Damn. Were you gonna say something, Berkman?
I think Clend Wimmerload could take him, since we owe their alder for rescuing.
I mean, technically you owe
Come on, Mike.
Orvar, who is also Tribe of the Wolf, so...
Yeah.
I think Clend Wimmerload could take him, seeing as we owe Orvar over there. Over here. Where is he?
Yeah, he's across from you. There.
Yeah.
Orvar here. Same clan.
Not quite, but... He stopped talking. Alright, well... You got a sponsor? Very well. We'll take that to be, your submission then. So, Aldar Runyak of the tribe of the Elk. Erag, son of Clan Oscar. Apparently, ye stand as champion of your people. What do you do? What do you do, Runyak?
I think it's give a solemn look and a nod to Siegwolf. Look up at the rest of the humans and then around to everyone else.
It's hard to see them because of the spotlights.
Right.
There's two big spotlights up here. They're casting light down on everything. Dwarvish technology.
do-
It's not like electricity, but still. Go ahead.
I do not claim to be champion of my people. I merely claim to be their protector, their alder.
I think Siegwolf like turns to go back into the stands and then thinks about it and just kind of stands there for a second. And then from the stands you hear, "Come on, Siegwolf! Bloodclaw! Let's get some mead!" There's a pause. And Siegwolf puts his axe in his
Aw.
belt. "I'd like that." He steps over.
Aw.
What do you do, Runyak?
I believe I'm gonna make my way over here and just stand either in front of the Dwarven ring or
Okay.
right at the edge of the stage.
Yeah. So you're level 5. Congrats. Or you will be when you long rest.
Yeah.
Go ahead and so the conductor guard like gestures you up, and you are presented with your prize. And I'm sure everyone is very interested in what this prize will be.
And also, if you can pronounce it.
Well done, Gamzee. I just saw the notes. Good job. Oh, fuck. I had a pronunciation guide, but it's being cut off by the edit option. Hang on. Hang on. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. For valor! Superior tactics and strength of arms. From the Reghead Glacier, Gotol Grim gifts ye with the prize put forth by your people. The cloak of Ingelok Astimilian, Scourge of the Evermelt. And you are presented with a white dragon hide.
Fox, you've still got the effect on.
Thank you. You're presented with a white dragon hide cloak. Thank you, Gamzee. That basically looks like it's not furred, it's not feathered. It's literally just like stretched leather, with like the spines on it, and the hood looks vaguely like a white dragon's head, which you're very familiar with because you got by one earlier.
What? No, that doesn't sound like Runyak.
A hooded cloak fashioned from the wing membranes of a white dragon, ornamented with scales and teeth around the hood, provide resistance to cold and piercing damage, immunity to cold weather effects, and +2 to your armor class. The cloak holds 4 charges and gains 1d4 -1 charge every day at dawn. When attuned, you can spend an action to expend a charge from the cloak and exhale a cone of frost as an adult white dragon. An additional charge cannot be used until a recharge of 5 or 6, same as a normal white dragon breath attack, which is a free action at the beginning of each of the wearer's turns.
So basically, come sit next to me so you can get some charges. It says at dawn.
Heyo! Heyo! So I'm assuming you already have that handout, Cook.
Yes.
Excuse me. So just so you know, if you want to input the breath attack, that damage is going to be considerable.
Yes, it is.
But use it sparingly, because, you don't have a lot of uses of it.
Yeah.
But an adult white dragon is considerable. Also, it's frost damage, which a lot of things have resistance to. Here we go.
Especially up here.
Adult white dragon. Here we go. Your breath attack, Runyak, is a 60-foot cone with a DC 19 Constitution saving throw for 12d8 points of cold damage, or half as much on a successful save. Believe me when I say you're going to need it, friend.
I don't want to go full screen. I want to change that.
Okay. So you don the cloak?
I don the cloak.
Your champion! From the glacier to the glacier you become. Runyak Eriksson! Wild cheering.
Roaring from Lash.
Do you want to say anything?
I think, just step forward a couple steps.
Mm-hmm.
We all came to this moot. Individual clans, tribes, houses. But today, and for the rest of this moot, we are all of one.
Okay. More cheering. The conductor guard nods at you. And he says, if you don't mind. And he gestures you off the stage.
Just nod and I'll head back over to our stands.
Champions! Representatives! Combatants! Soldiers! Traders! And kin! Your champions stand before ye, tempered by the ring of valor. They stand as exemplars of all we hold dear. The moot continues. Eat well, drink plenty. Honor the victorious and the victorious dead. Our final event will take place in 2 days' time. For now, I think we've all earned some supper and a rest. And he starts to walk down off the stage. Probably to go deal with Cinderclad.
Yeah, probably.
Bastard.
So,
Bastard indeed.
you guys are all gathered. What would you like to do, if anything?
You had me worried, Runyak. For a
Lash
moment,
is-
I
Sorry.
thought I'd put up. For a moment, I thought I had put my faith in a failure. Your tongue seems sharper than your blade, though.
A warrior needs many weapons.
I
Lash
hope you'll-
on the back
Sorry.
again. Winning.
So I won't.
Don't stop.
So I won't pretend to know the peculiars of human politics, but who have I just volunteered my clan to play host to?
As far as I know. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but guessing from what I can infer about Siegwolf, you're taking in the child of a corrupt king.
Not so directly, but yes, in the...
From what Runyak is inferring.
Yes, but not literally.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is absolutely the fruit of a seed planted by Isar, but he is not the prince of the wolf tribe.
No.
Oh, I think I could spin that.
Don't worry.
He's nothing more than a kid.
He's a
Strong,
kind soul.
but a kid.
Well, that's what I gather from your conversation in the ring, but, I'd like to know.
You won't have anything to worry about. I hope, at least.
Gives Runyak a look like, dude!
Give the man a break. He got thrown into a hole by a child. Something up there must have gotten rattled.
I I thought breaking was your deal, Dawn.
I don't know about you guys, but I could really use a drink.
I,
So
What am I saying? I have a drink. Starts pouring things out of the shield.
yeah, you can. If you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Fuck! I didn't think to ask Firga for a pint of ale before the fight. God
No,
damn
you
it!
didn't, which is why I'm handing you one now.
Good job.
So that is a healing potion. Figure's got the exact stats. It's a healing potion, and it gives you 10 temporary hit points as well.
you also have clerics you can go to.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So you're at full health with 10 temporary hit points by the end of all things. So if you guys stay together, it's not very long before Lieutenant Orbraids comes up to you.
Mm-hmm.
As you're all like gathered around, she says, "Ah, champions! This makes this a mite easier.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Virga, I'm sure you want to hear about the goings on, but
I do.
before that, you're all being summoned to the Conductor's office. There's someone to speak with you."
What?
All right.
Okay.
Looks to Firga like, what the fuck?
What do we do now?
We won.
Hey, we won. I wonder what he wants though. Before I forget, it's 2d6 healing specifically.
There you go.
The 10's this way.
I mean, you're at full health
We-
because of the battle clerics, but the 10 temporary HP is nice. What's up, Gamzee?
Yeah.
We heard from Dwok that they were gonna take champions, didn't we?
I believe so.
I don't think Lash was there for that.
At least some
is-
of you do.
Yeah.
It is without a doubt that the emissary is summoning us for their work.
So you guys start to follow Lieutenant Orbraids, and out of the crowd, you're followed by specifically Shaking Ice, Eldred, Shura, Inatha, and that ranger whose name is escaping me. The dwarf ranger.
Okay. Okay.
The dwarf ranger who was fighting Kelio. His name
Yeah.
is Balin. Balin Arkstone. They're just following, like, keeping back. They're not being intrusive. They're just, like, keeping close by.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is this an escort kind of thing, or a wonder what's going on kind of thing?
It seems to be an escort type thing.
Valid.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So you guys
I'll
make
be
your
right back from fast.
you guys make your way through the moot, and in the center of the moot is the Conductor's office, the big stone and wood building that basically stays here at all times. It's just been currently in use by the Conductor. Fermagranen is his name. I keep forgetting that. And you guys step in, and Lieutenant Orbraids stays with you. The others stay outside. The Conductor is here with the entire color guard, including some representatives from the Merchants Guilds, as well as a couple of the, like, cultural leaders. Not many, but, like, a couple. So, like, I think Balgruuf is here. I think probably Second Torch is here. And just for funsies, let's say Sigvulf is here.
Yes.
No.
And yeah, you guys come in, and also here is Dwok.
Okay.
And the Conductor looks at you and he says, "Champions, welcome. I'm sure you're eager to separate and make your revelry. You've more than earned it. However, I have some distressing news to share. And likewise, our emissary has something to say." Great one. You're welcome to begin.
First off, I'd like to congratulate you all. I knew I saw some potential in you all. It seems your worst fears have been realized.
Tense shifting in the entire room.
It's hard for me to say this, but I was awoken because of, well, unnatural causes. Hence why I'm here. As you all probably have heard, the Frost Maiden has returned.
Murmuring. Sigwolf looks at you, Runyak, like, oh fuck.
And he gives him a look of, I tried telling you.
That is not all. Giants are arousing and some are marching to war. With whom? It's hard for me to say. I couldn't find out. There is also something else that needs to be said. There's this systematic failure with the Firstborn's engines. If you seek them out, you may find a boon. Many of them are malfunctioned, so please be on your guard. I do not know the extent of the damage of everything that's going on, but I need you all to set out and stop all of this.
To act as a forward guard, well, Gauntlgrim and its allies can amass an army.
Nod. I cannot join you as I will be trying to do what maintenance I can for whatever Firstborn technology I could find. Hopefully I will cross paths with you all soon. I know it's a lot to take in.
Will ye serve, champions?
We shall.
Hey, sir.
We shall.
We must protect our homes.
There is more. And it concerns each of you.
There's more?
He nods. He goes over to his desk. You see his, like, worn face. He looks through some of the papers on the desk. He says, Breaking Dawn. You are Hellowstone, I believe, eh?
Acting Chief, yes.
So you're already aware that several Hellowstone members have been captured by the Frost Giants. We do not know their whereabouts.
If they are alive, that is a better bone than I thought. And simply more incentive than I already had to bring my hoof upon them.
Elder Dunyak,
Aye.
you've heard of the same encroachments, eh?
That is correct.
Have you heard the latest report?
Shakes his head.
Ye are tribe of the Elk. I don't know the specifics, but I assume the tribe of the Elk and the tribe of the Tiger are different.
That is correct.
He nods. According to this, the tribe of the Tiger is all but gone. Disappeared in a blizzard.
I see.
War Chief Lash You've suffered a great blow, ye and your kin here, and I was powerless to stop it. But ye should know, the Scald to the Moot have seen figures observing our goings-on in the snow. And we captured exactly one. They have since escaped. But I can tell you this. They were a dark elf.
Oh, that's lovely.
Do with that information what ye will. He looks at Balgrove. Primarch! Address the champion! Very well. Wolfwalker.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, the fuck. Yes, sir.
Yes, the great fuck of the dwarves.
The great fuck, not to be confused with the giant bastard.
I don't know what this means, but I've already informed the Primarch here. Apparently,
Go on.
there was an avalanche. Something called
And
Bear's Cradle is inaccessible.
where is that? Question mark?
Bear-
I know Kilio knows that, but I
Bear's
don't.
Cradle is a hidden thermal valley that the Goliaths flee to in times of blizzard. It's kept warm by hot springs and stuff.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's like your hidden sanctuary. Virga,
Yes, sir.
on the plus side, Gauntlgrim yet stands. But there are reports of... He stops. Wait. This is new. This arrived while we were... His eyes get wide. The big bushy brows turned downward. Lieutenant Orbraids! She runs over, takes the note from him, looks at it. She goes, slate pale.
Aye, sir.
Moradin, save us.
Don't just stay silent. What is it?
Apparently a scout returned during the Ring of Valor. The Undergate has fallen,
Undergate?
and the city is occupied.
Oh shit face by Firga.
Oh god.
What the fuck is the
Not-
Undergate?
I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds bad.
Did they lose Gauntlgrim already? What the fuck? Is that a world record?
High Theme Battlehammer is missing in action.
Oh, fuck.
And there are reports of fire giants.
Oh, fuck.
You have your mission, champions. Leave the retaking of the city to me.
Aye, sir.
By my beard, there won't be fire giants in Gauntlgrim. Never again!
I would argue.
He's
but I can
shaking where he's standing.
I can feel your determination to claim it again. If you so do need us, you have my blade.
Obligatory and my axe here.
And my wolves.
Thank you, champions. If your road finds you to Gauntlgrim, you can share in our victory. But there is work to be done.
Then there are preparations to be made.
Aye. You are welcome to take place in the final event, if you like.
What is the final event? I don't remember what it was.
It's a relay race.
Oh, good. Cool. Just hand it to Keelio. Awesome.
So, 1 wolf, 2 wolf, 3 wolf, wolf walker.
1 wolf, 2 wolf, 1 fang, sea wolf.
But as it stands, you have a choice to make. We've received further reports of giants moving out in the open, heading towards the Southlands. And they're not as strong as we are. Nightstone, Bryn Shander, Golden Fields, or Tribor. They all require your attention. And I suggest you lend aid where you will. For reference, Bryn Shander is the biggest of the 10 towns up in the Icewind Dale. Golden Fields, I'm going to double check this, but I believe is... Yes, it is the farmlands outside of Waterdeep.
Wow, what?
Yep.
That's a ways.
It's not directly there, but it's pretty close. It's also a stronghold of the Emerald Enclave. And Tribor... is... Let me check the map. That's not the map I want. Give me the good map.
Give it a good map. Give it a
Actually,
Here we go.
Can we see the map so we have a point of reference?
Yep. I'm moving you over now. I was trying to find it first. Ba-doom.
Thanks.
So
Tribor
you
is-
guys are here at the fork of the Mirror River. Tribor is... All it says is... Oh, it's marked on the map. Perfect. So Tribor is there. Golden Field is all the way down here, near Waterdeep. And Bryn Shander is up here in the Icewind Dale.
Okay.
Nightstone is another option. And Nightstone is...
Down here past Waterdeep.
It's past Waterdeep. Okay, thank you. So you guys can go to any of those places. Or all of them. There is, however, a spot of good news, says the conductor guy. You're carrying a quiver, Wolfwalker.
Aye.
And you all were told that the elves could not arrive due to the distance, the inclement weather, which we now believe to be the work of the Frost Maiden, and political unrest amongst their people. We have received word that a few days out, if you decide to stay at the moot, a small delegation of elves is set to arrive. Among them, someone that I think you'll all like to meet. High Diviner Irathir Galastica.
Holy fuck, that's
That's
an
a
elven name.
name.
Yeah,
That is
it
the-
is.
That is an
Gesundheit.
elven as your fuck name.
Yes, it is.
Could you say that one more time?
High Diviner. I'm gonna have to read it off. High Diviner Irathir Galastasia.
Gesundheit.
You're welcome. That is an elfish ass
tissues,
name. I
Fox.
love it.
Do you need some tissues, Fox? That was quite a sneeze.
I'm good. I'm good, thanks. What's the shorthand version of that name, says chat? Irithyr.
Urethier.
Irithyr.
Diviner, you say?
The High Diviner.
The high diviner, you say?
Aye.
I suppose we could use all the warning we could get with all the things going on.
I agree. Go, rest yourselves, and don't speak of this outside these walls. Though, Virga, pardon me, Dwemerwold,
Aye, sir.
we'll be sending the phalanx back to Gauntlgrim by morning. You're not required to go.
Aye, sir.
If I may ask one more thing.
Speak.
I know our respective peoples may be more than happy to help us. Is there anything in particular you plan to offer, aside from what we already have?
We can provide you with food, water, and blankets for your travel. But beyond that, our medical supplies are stretched to its limit. Our coffers are needed for the apparent war effort. And finding our Thane.
It seems convenient. The timing.
I would say it's
Cinderclad.
anything but convenient.
Cinderclad, a man with that level of, forgive me, firepower, is caught and arrested, and suddenly, well, the homestead of the dwarves is taken by fire giants. It feels choreographed.
It is a matter of public record that Cinderclad gets his prestige from a pact forged with a great power of Gauntlgrim. We have reason to believe that he is a thief and a villain, aye. But a traitor? I don't agree with you.
I do not believe he was in part of the choreographing.
If anything, I think with as a sizable detachment of soldiers as we have here, it was the perfect time to attack the city. And from the reports, there's more than one. Which we've not seen in an age.
I wish you luck.
Aye. Stonefather be with us both.
Aye.
Go. Rest yourselves. And make your preparations to depart. If you will.
Aye, sir.
And know that the hopes of all the peoples gathered here go with ye. The rest of you, out. I need to compose myself. Aye, sir. Everybody starts to leave.
I gotta step outside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
guys,
getting out of his hair.
you guys step
Black is
outside, and what do you do?
I want to go check on my brother and Oreg, Oreg and Driga. I'll be honest.
Okay. Driga's not requiring medical attention, but okay.
Yeah, but that was still a pretty traumatic situation.
Valid. Okay, well, fuck. My hand twitched. Sorry, chat.
Before that,
Yes,
What's up?
I'm guessing I probably step out with them.
that's up to you. Totally.
I'm just going to nod at them. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience and thank you for helping with the effort.
It's nothing. It's not an inconvenience, Onidatragon. It's something that needs to be done.
I do
Else
wish
we'll
I
all be
could-
squished.
The existence of those giants is kind of inconvenient if you think about it.
It may well be your work, emissary, that saves the North more than we. I wish you the
agree with
best of
Dom.
luck.
I do wish we will cross paths again soon. But for now, may Moradin be on your side.
May Wolf guide your path.
Nods and
I think Kilio echoes that.
walks off to another direction.
All right. Leaving the moot behind. Do we wanna take a moment right here, real quick, and let the wolf say their piece, or we want to do that later? It's up to you guys.
I'm fine with them doing it whenever they choose to.
There.
You know, whenever they want to do it.
Wolf.
We can do it later.
Okay. Fair enough. So, you guys are standing outside the Katatragar's office. The moot is yours. A tension among your group, but the others don't know about this. Think after a moment, just of a second of Dwonk walking away, Balgruf is walking by, Balgruf the Ironclad, and he says, "The dwarves might be stretched thin, but our forges are hot. If you need something, Clan Bryn will provide."
I shall be paying you a visit here soon, Primarch.
I mean, Kilio, he would get dragged if he didn't offer that. Like, you've seen how busy they are already. Like,
Yeah.
Balgruf nods and turns to walk off. Shaking Eyes comes up. He says, "My chieftain, more celebrations."
I don't see a reason not to.
No, Ice like inclines his head towards the building you just came out of. Like, I meant in there.
Oh, my bad.
No worries.
I suppose you could say that.
Looks you up and down.
Something is wrong. Puts his hand on Ice's shoulder. We've been given some length of hope of Ice.
Ew.
What?
He nods.
You've been given some length of ice?
Some
Of
length of
hope.
hope, Ice.
Gotcha.
That I is will work. follow you. Ice.
My chieftain.
For a moment, I will speak to you as one tar to another.
He nods.
You... I believe the humans call it brother. You are as though a brother to me. We,
Runiak nods.
the champions, have been given a task. I must see it through.
And I will stand with you.
I need you to stand with me in a different way.
He hesitates. My chieftain.
Hollowstone is on its edge, Ice. The others. The dwarves say they have merely been captured.
You're standing on the street.
Yeah. That doesn't mean a lot to other people, though. No, you're right.
Telephone game. Game.
I can explain in time. For now, we will enjoy of this moot what we can before I must leave.
Yes, chieftain. He still doesn't move, like he's staying right beside you.
Yeah, Runyak,
Alright.
I heard you tried to drink Goliath under the table.
I nearly won.
Willing to try your luck with a Tor?
Look you up and down, look Ice up and down. Fuck it, why not?
Alright.
I'd be willing to join in that.
I'd also like to join you, but I've got some people to see.
It's a little bit telling that nobody comes up to Lash. Sorry, Lash.
War Chief,
Nah.
will you be joining us?
Sebs.
Is she still AFK?
Is she still AFK? Holy cat, I thought she said she would be, like, right back in a minute or two. I thought she's been here this whole time. Well, fuck.
Oh, they're here. They're here. Hold on.
Okay.
I think it's internet trouble.
Oh dear.
Okay. There is flail happening backstage. Sibs is here, just mic is not working. Hello, hi!
God.
Hello, hi. You are invited to drink with a halfling, and
Fine.
Yeah, something tells me
I've been
that.
here for 30 minutes.
I have been falling for 30 minutes!
I fucking hate technology so much.
I'm sorry, did you have anything to say in the Kendetragars meeting?
Yes, I was asking how much time we had.
Oh, I completely. I'm sorry. I'm very
your
sorry.
mic was out that whole time.
I wasn't even muted or anything, and my internet's fine.
You would have been told weeks at most.
Okay, noted.
You could only go to one of those places. There's no way you can hit all of them in time. I mean, you can go to the other places. Like, let me be clear. But you won't get there in time to stop the problem. You could go back clean up, but yeah.
Listen. Probably popular opinion. Waterdeep can handle its own fucking issues.
It's got fucking Archmage Spar.
It's got
it.
The Master Lord of Waterdeep.
They've got fucking Evangelions at the ready. They're fine.
Yeah.
They also have Pierce, Sockham, Rock,
Yeah, I was gonna say, depending on the time frame, they have the nightlight there. So
yeah, totally.
Goldenfield is not immediately outside of Waterdeep. By the way, it's like a day's travel, but still.
yeah, but it's still in the Waterdavian province.
Fair.
It's Waterdeep's problem.
It's Waterdeep's problem. I personally vote we go kill Arl, but we'll worry about that later. Lash was basically when Dawn asks, "Oh, are you going to come with us?" Lash says, "I will eventually.
Okay.
I have broken trash to take care of."
Which one is like the most? I hate this word. Important.
They're all equally main questy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to us to decide which is the most important.
The better question you should be asking is, which one is the most defensible?
That is a good question.
And
Either the most defensible or the most salvageable.
so the most defensible, Goldenfield, 100%, because it's in the Waterdavian province.
Yep.
Yeah.
Least defensible, Bryn Shander, probably.
Absolutely.